Sara?
Just another amazing ACC game. Love this time of year, and just the opponents that we get to face night in and night out is really, really fun. And to do it at home and to battle it out for a great win, I couldn't be more happy with this team. And Sara Bejedi just stepped up, took the team on her back today, and did everything we needed to get this win. I'm very, very proud of her as well. So.
Questions for Coach Brooke or Sara?
How is Tenaya feeling after?
I don't know. I can't comment because I have no idea. We've just been running around since the game ended, so no, I have nothing to say about Tenaya. Sorry.
Sara, some pressure-packed moments, I guess, late in the game, obviously, but for you guys to gut out that win and beat a top 25 team at home.
What was the question? Sorry.
Just to gut out some of those tough moments late in the game when it was really on the line.
I mean, we are a very mentally strong team. Everybody stepped up. You know, everybody's on the floor at all times, gives their all. So, you know, unfortunately, we dug that hole for ourselves. You know, I wouldn't say that the other team necessarily beat us at that point. We just gave them open shots. But also, what makes us even stronger is even we dug that hole, we stepped up. So that just shows how strong we are.
Sara, after the Clemson game, that was your season high at that point, and you went above that in this game too. Talk about your game, just continuing to develop throughout the season here, and just what's allowed you to really just hit just a really big spike now.
Just having fun with it. I feel like I'm a big stressor. For my freshman year, just panicking to do everything right and wanting to succeed. But this year coming in, had to shift my approach to the game, and I have a coaching staff that trusts me, my teammates that trust me, and I'm just having fun with it. So everything's out of my control. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Anything else?
Coach, I guess just for you guys to be able to get this win, I know we've talked a few times about battling these tough opponents and then it getting close again there at the end. Just for your team to continue to respond game in and game out, to finally be back at home, just how huge was that response once again tonight?
Yeah, so huge. And as a basketball fan or anyone watching, it's like, dang it, you're up big and you let them back in. And that happened at Clemson as well. But I'm done being frustrated by that because it's the ACC. And these are all really great opponents. This was the 20th ranked team and a really, really good basketball team that we just faced. And so we just do whatever's necessary to continue to respond, like you said. And whether we're down 12 going in the fourth quarter like we were at NC State, or whether we're up big and they come back, we do what's necessary. And so it's something huge. I'm so proud as a coach that I have a group that does that.
Coach, talking about KK's production this
Yeah.
season, again tonight as well, just the blocking, the rebounding, and it seemed like there's a big, roar from the crowd when she got that double-double, because I know she was pushing it for a bit these past few games. Talk about just how she's really emerged as, one of the top defenders, not just in the ACC, but, in the country this year.
We rely on her for just that, her rim protection, her ability. I mean, she had to battle every single possession tonight against Maria Gokdang, who's a phenomenal inside presence. And she battled, she defended, she rebounded, and then she scored when we really needed her to down the stretch. Again, another player that took ownership there and said, I'm going to go win this for us, and hit some big, big shots. So, yes, just so proud of how she did it today.
Coach, it seems like we've seen Sara just develop so much, especially in the last couple of weeks. But every game you have a new leader step up, just to know the depth on your roster and to be able to toss the ball around and know that these girls can handle the pressure in those moments. What does it mean to you to have that depth and that ability from these girls?
Yeah, I mean that's what I love about these leaders, these players that are star players and are capable of scoring, capable of doing so much. They're team players first and foremost. And Sara was being very humble when she talked about what's different this year. Her mindset is that she wants to be about the team more than, and that's really, really hard. And not that she wasn't before, but that maturity, that experience of understanding what that actually means. It's one thing to say, yeah, I'm for the team. It's another to understand how that looks on the basketball court and to sacrifice and the things that she does, just help our team win. And sometimes they show up on the stat sheet and sometimes they don't. But we have players that, Tenaya Latson, Michaela Timpson, they just want to win. And so that means they're about the team, and that's the exact type of group that you want to coach, and that's why we have success.
Talking about your team's transition play, it was a really high point, specifically in the first half as well. Outscored 16-9 on points of the turnovers. I guess how's that really been? Not just tonight, but how's that been a plus for you guys this year?
Yeah, I'm really pleased with our defense in this ACC play and our defensive rebounding. That was a huge point of emphasis, I should say, going into ACC, that we needed to be better defensive rebounders, and so we are getting those stops. We're finishing plays so we can get out in transition. But we were able to force some turnovers as well, and to score and capitalize off those. That's when we're at our best in transition. So you saw that production. I'm really happy about it.
You guys have these quick turns throughout ACC to play. These Thursday, Sunday turns. You guys, it's a bigger weekend as well. The UNC and then Virginia Tech coming up. Is there, every game you want to prepare the same way, but is there a little bit of a heightened sense, preparing for Virginia Tech coming up after playing UNC?
Yeah, I mean, as you said, like the grind of the ACC, it's a lot, no matter who you're playing. I'm just grateful that we're at home these 2 games. We get to sleep in our own beds and really just do whatever we need to do to prepare, and sometimes that's more mental than it is physical at this point. These women are in great shape, so it's fun, and I am thankful for the two game homestand for sure against these teams.
Sarah, is there a special story with the beads on them?
It's our boosters. We just have an amazing culture. They always give us some of the beads just to cheer us up. So there's just love everywhere.